Hi everybody, this is Jim Wagner with TZAcademy, and I want to welcome you to another edition of our player interviews. This week we have Tobias Plotkin. Tobias is a left-handed pitcher out of Village Christian High School, which is about 20 minutes from here. Tobias and I just met for the first time this summer as part of our summer training group, and we want to kind of get some ideas on his background and what he's been doing and where he's going to be going. So, Tobias, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
So tell us a little bit about you with baseball growing up, and where did you play, and what are some things, that you've done, on the baseball field?
I started when I was 4. Okay. I played at VCA, which is, I messed up.
But it's an organization, like a pony organization. Yeah, okay.
I played at VCA till I was 12. I played on a couple travel teams, which was fun for me. Right. I played on the Warriors, which when I was 10. And I just always loved baseball, yes.
Right, and now you're at Village Christian High School.
Yes.
And then, so tell us a little bit about that. I mean, where you're playing on the field, what your freshman and then sophomore year was like.
Freshman year, I was on JV for a while, and I played a couple varsity games, but I only pitched one for varsity.
Okay.
And for JV, I was pitching like every other game, and that was fun. That was a good experience.
And you guys had a good season last year.
Yes.
And you were right in the middle of that.
Yes.
That's great. So what have you done in terms of, throwing development or arm strength before we met up?
I didn't do too much. I didn't really have too much coaching for pitching and stuff. Okay. This is like one of my first years for really arm care and throwing hard and that kind of stuff.
Right.
I never really had a coach.
So this summer, as we're coming to the end of our summer training, what are some things that you've learned? What are some things that has really helped you out?
I really like doing the arm swings. That's always fun, trying to push myself to get a higher speed. I like doing arm care stuff, hip flexibility, that kind of stuff.
Right. And do you feel like that's made a difference for you?
I think it has.
At this point? Yeah, sometimes when players don't do it, they don't really know what they're missing until they start to feel more mobility and their flexibility expands, and of course the ball jumps out of your hand a little bit more. Yes. So in high school, when you first started, what were you velocity-wise? Did you have any idea maybe what you topped out at?
I think I was like 81.
Okay.
Like around there.
Okay. And what about last season? What sort of numbers
last
have you been at?
Like 84, around there, 83.
Okay. Okay. And then going forward, what are some things you're looking to do on the mound as you start to go into upper class years here with baseball and beyond? What are some goals that you have for yourself?
I'm trying to throw harder, trying to hit my spots a lot.
Okay.
Just trying to get outs.
Right. But are you looking to, I don't know, is 90 a goal? Is 105? Is it
90's a goal? Yes.
90's a goal for you? Okay. So you think you're able to take some things, what you've had going on here at TZAcademy, and apply them to next season?
Yes.
Good.
For sure.
And you have a good coach who's willing to allow you to do those things.
Yes.
Which, a shout out to Coach Casey, who's done a really good job over at your school. Well, that's great. I appreciate you coming in and filling us in a little bit about what you're doing. Be on the lookout next week for another edition of our player interviews. You can follow us at Twitter, at social media, Twitter at TZAcademy, also at Facebook and LinkedIn, and you can contact our website, www.TZAcademy.com. We look forward to answering any questions you might have and being able to unearth players like Tobias, who has been with us now for the last 2 months and will continue to do work. So again, for Tobias Plotkin, me, Jim Wagner, we wish you a good day.